no. Oh, you don't get to yell on these airwaves and talk over me and stuff. So are you prepared to have a conversation like you were raised by human beings?
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will survive.
I'm here for it. Let me go to Frank in Pennsylvania before we go to a break. Welcome to the Karen Hunter Show. Hey, Frank.
How's it going? Okay.
I'm good. It's going. It's gone. Daffy Duck. Yes.
Right.
Thank you, Smith. Hey.
I want to know where all this concern for the Epstein files was the last 4 years of the Biden administration. Where was all this?
Where you tell me, Frank, where was it? Why did you have it? No. Oh, you don't get to yell on these airwaves and talk over me and stuff. So are you prepared to have a conversation like you were raised by human beings?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. No, hey. I was talking about the man being an adjudicated sex offender on these airwaves. And if you're listening, I don't know if you listen for comprehension, but I was like, this is not a concern. But since it is, ask the media that. You're calling a radio show with a host that has said, for me, this is not the issue, but it should be. And it should have always been. But if people cared about it, where were your people? This is not a Democrat and a Republican thing. This is a humanity thing. Where were your people when you elected an adjudicated sex offender? Please answer that. Why did you
adjudicated sex offender? When did Trump ever convicted of a sex offense?
Okay, so we can't have a conversation because you don't do basic homework. So instead of all right, let's do a real adjudicated. Do you know how to spell that? Adjudicated sex offender Trump. Okay. I'm going to do this. E. Jean Carroll. Trump has been found legally, which is adjudicated, legally liable of sexually abusing magazine columnist in a New York department store in the 1990s. He was found not liable for raping, but he was found liable for sexually assaulting E. Jean Carroll, and he had to pay her $5 million in damages, which he then tried to appeal, and the judge came back, jury, 6 men, 3 women, reached a decision in less than 3 hours of deliberation that he did this. So he tried to overturn the damages, and the judge was like, no, you got to pay that lady her money.
So he sued him for civil damages, not.
So what are you saying? He didn't sexually offend her?
No, I guarantee he didn't do it. But hey,
Garen, were you in the? Because it's wild to me. How are you guaranteeing something that you couldn't possibly guarantee, Frank? You seem a little unhinged. How can you guarantee this?
You guys always do this.
You guys, who are the you guys? Which guy? You Democrats. I'm not a Democrat, by the way. I'm actually a registered Republican, which you would know if you've actually listened, other than coming in hot. No. Who sent you? For the first time. Who sent you? Who sent you here?
How are you?
Who sent you here? No, we don't. No, you don't. And your breath. I feel like your breath is bad too. I can't prove it, but it just smell it a little foul. Like you got foulness in you. You gotta take care of that gut health, sir. Frank, get you a probiotic or prebiotic. No. I'm going to dismiss you because there's no sense in having this conversation. You're not coming in here honestly. You're not listening to the program. Somebody sent you. You want to Democrats and Republicans, which is something we don't do here, by the way, which you would know if you listen instead of being sent here to argue with us over something that you shouldn't even want to argue with. Whether Democrats didn't do it, this is not a Democrat or Republican issue. Either the Epstein files, either pedophilia is wrong or it's not. And if you don't have a problem with an adjudicated sex offender in office and you're going to guarantee that he didn't do it, even though he said that he would grab women by the pussy all the time, and they don't say anything because when you're famous, you can get away with it. And when Stormy Daniels said he just got on top of her and because she's a porn star, she didn't feel like she could say anything, but that he really kind of took it from her. You don't have a problem with that because he's your God and you're in a cult and you are infected from the inside out. And I'm sorry for you. I'm going to pray for you. Bless your heart, Frank. Go find your tribe. Follow the trail of Knuckles dragging in the ground. Go.
Good
Be out.
day, sir.
Going to a break. You know, people don't really you want to argue and be right while the country is burning. This is the hill you're standing on? This, where were the Democrats? This is the argument you want to have? As the world is burning, or where our world is burning, the rest of the world is moving on. And this is the one you're defending? How small, how tiny. And I feel bad if you have children. I really do, because I don't know what's going on in your household that you can't do a simple search. You want to even try to undermine what I'm saying to you and tell me it's not true when you don't. Maybe you can't read, and that's a larger problem. Reading for comprehension, listening with comprehension at the forefront, spending some time in a space and saying, what is this really? You Democrats, I'm not. I don't even get involved in partisan politics because if I'm being honest, right now, everybody in a gerrymandered state should be running. I don't give a damn. Run as a Republican. At this point, everybody should be primaried. Everybody. And all this, I'm not a Democrat. I'm like, what the hell is a Democrat and a Republican today? Because these MAGA people don't uphold any Republican ideals, especially the moral part, the part about being a good Christian. Because a good Christian wouldn't even do what he just did. So I'm sure he thinks he's a Christian too, as he goes to church on Sunday and defends a pedophile and an adjudicated sex offender, allegedly. Not the adjudicated part, the pedophile part, alleged. 866-801-8255. But yeah, I don't know how we move forward with folk like that. I just don't. So here's the thing, Frank, if you're still listening, please never listen again. Go find, well, you already found your tribe. They probably sent you here, which also tells me, why aren't you happy where you are? Aren't you getting everything you need where you are? Aren't they feeding you goodness that you want to come over here? Because only unsettled people are going to other places trying to throw rocks and destroy, kill, steal, and destroy. If you read your Bible, you'll know who you are in that equation. I'm
Don't
going
ever
to a
call
break.
here again.
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow.